What's up, guys? We're back again with another Home Sweet Home video, and today we're just gonna be talking about a few strategies that I found while playing with my Swift last night. Once again, I've been really enjoying this game, so if you want to see more Home Sweet Home content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I drop another video. Now, the first thing I do as soon as we spawn into the map, hit the first chest you see, and if you are on the hospital map, what you want to do is put all the items into the hallways in the map. So if you're getting chased by the killer, you have different options on different stuff you could do. And if you're on a swamp, we usually put them in the like middle area type place. We call it mid, but it's basically the largest place that you can put a bunch of different items. Now, this strategy mainly works when you have a Swift. Hopefully if enough people see this video, maybe everybody will start playing like this. But basically mid game, if everybody does this, whenever you're getting chased by the killer, you can just run to this middle area because you do have the teleportation devices. You can have scrolls there, energy drinks, weapons that could just stall out your time with the killer and buy your team a lot of time to do rituals. Now, on both maps, the swamp or the hospital, it's a good idea to open every single door that you see while you're looting these chests so that the killer can break them and get value out of them in game. Saving doors in this game is very important. Get as much value from the doors as possible because doors are a great opportunity to get your stamina back so you can make your chases last a lot longer with the killer. Now, what you should be doing beginning game is hitting the orange boxes to get all the pieces of the ritual and get all 4 of them set up, and make sure you set up all 4 of them, not just 3, even though you only need 3 to escape. Setting up all 4 prevents a killer campy situation in the end game. Very boring. I do not recommend. Now, what a lot of people don't know is if you're looting a chest and you get an item that you don't want, like some holy water, when that chest resets, you're gonna lose that item that you left inside of that chest. So anything you loot, you should grab it, switch it out with what you got in your hand, or grab it and just put it down on the ground so maybe someone on your team can use it. That's a big part of it, having as much stuff on the floor. No matter, you don't know when you're gonna need something, what kind of situation you're gonna be in the end game. So anything could come to the clutch at the end. So anything you loot, put it on the ground and wait for the chest to respawn. So those are the early game strats. The next set of tips I'm going to give you is going to have to do with looping the killer. Now, when it comes to looping the killer, the most important thing you got to make sure you are thinking about always in the back of your head is your stamina. No matter what you're doing, no matter what traps you got set up, no matter what items you have laying on the ground, your stamina should always be first priority. But while you're keeping your stamina in the back of your head, also knowing the environment and just knowing what's around you, what drop downs, the teleporters, the vents on the hospital map, what items you can use, what items are laying on the ground, all that is very important to learn when you're looping the killer around. And one of my favorite items that I like to use when I'm being chased by the killer is a scroll. I like to go into a room, bait back, double back, and then put the scroll in their face. Sometimes I like to teabag a little bit, but that's one of the ways where you can just get a little bit of distance, refill your stamina, and just keep the chase going as long as possible. Now, getting comfortable with being chased by the killer and getting used to the map and everything, that just takes time. And just playing the game over and over, especially when there's only 2 maps in the game, that's going to come to you. So just give it time and you'll be a pro in no time. Now, lastly, if you make it to end game, one thing that I noticed is if you have about 80% health or more, you're basically guaranteed to get out through a portal, even if the killer is chasing you. If you start that portal animation before the killer hits you, you're basically out for free. That's because the animation time for it just doesn't give the killer enough time. It's definitely broken. Definitely should fix it with the next big update they do, but for now it's in the game, so you should use it. Now, that's all I got today for Home Sweet Home tips and tricks. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys leave a like, a sub, turn on those notifications because I'm going to be dropping a lot more content on Home Sweet Home, so you're not going to want to miss it. But for now, I'm Tony, and I'm out.